What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jazz, aka the Story Maestro, and I am here simply because I have been getting a few new followers. So I'm like, maybe I need to get back on my YouTube game. Granted, we can even just start with the fact that I did not read a lot last year. I don't know if it was like, actually, I do know it was a reading slump because a lot of the books that I picked up, I was just like, not that much into. They were mid, and not only that, I was very busy last year, so all of that playing into it, your girl's books count was down. Usually, I think the year before that, I read probably, actually, I don't know. I know there was one year I read like 58, and the year before that, I read like 50 or 40 something, but then it just been trickling down. So I think that also has a lot to do with the fact that I wanted to stick through books that I didn't like. And that was to hone in with my own skill as far as editing, because by sticking through that, it helped me to identify what not to do in books and where books actually went wrong. So it helped me to see like, well, if this was the case with my client, this is how I would instruct them to fix the problem. So that was another reason why I stuck with a lot of books. But even then last year, the books that I stuck with, like I did kind of like them, but they were just very mid, or some of them were just like moving on. So there's that. Oh my gosh, it's been a while. Like, welcome. I would like to know what you guys would like out of this channel. Granted, it's mine, so I don't know. I keep asking and I never get responses, so I think it's gonna be it does help if I'm just like, I'm gonna do what I want. Granted, I do have a whole new perspective too. My hair looks a mess and I am on this freaking thing. This is embarrassing. Let's I'll kind of take that opposed to what it was looking like. Oh my gosh. A little bit better? Not really. Did my best. And then maybe that's another thing. Like when you get on here and you're very authentic, I think that helps a lot. Not that I was never inauthentic, but I do feel like I was like not comfortable completely in my skin on here, because it's like I felt like I'm like, okay, I'm trying to be a teacher, I'm trying to teach them stuff and and I'm like, now that I kind of have pulled back, I can go back into the more fun part of it, which I'm excited about that. So I like the idea of it. Anyway, the book I am currently reading, or actually let's talk about the books that I just finished, which was Whispers of the Lake and One of Our Kind. Oh my God. I thought that One of Our Kind would be more 40 Acres like, and that it was gonna have like a triumphant end, that they were obviously gonna find out that the Black people there were, more than coons, because y'all know, like, and actually, spoiler alert, I'm tired of like not being able to talk about the books. I'm always like trying to cover them up. Them turning white at the end, what is that about? Like, what is that about? I felt so bad for the main character, Jasmine, because she was so pro-Black. She wanted best for her people, and for that to happen to her, and I don't want to say it was against her will, because somebody helped me remember. I'm gonna be messing my hair this whole video because like I did not buy that. This is an on the fly video, because I keep seeing people are subscribing to me and I'm like, I'm not even active, and it makes me feel like I need to be active, but it actually makes me excited to want to be active, because I've always wanted to build my YouTube community, because I'm like, I wanted to build a community of people who love writing, love books, and that we can all really just like discuss books and talk about it. It's been a struggle trying to do that. But anyway, yes, it's like, wow. I don't necessarily have too much to say about it, except for that it gave me very much Stepford Wives and Get Out vibes. Get Out clearly because the whole new body thing, but Stepford Wives just like, it was like this picture perfect town. Everybody's doing everything lovely and just very, I guess you could say, routine. Like it was just very cookie cutter everything. And yeah, I was just like very Stepford and Get Out. And there's not really much I can say to it because, and maybe it's because of how the story was told. Anticlimactic, very, pacing was just consistent throughout the whole thing. Not once did I kind of like, oh my God, it's about to go crazy. It was just like, okay, cool. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. That's crazy. I like books that be having me on my seats, on the edge of my seat. So, you know, I really don't have much to say about that book except for like, that's just what it was for me. And I probably don't have much to say about it because of the fact that I didn't enjoy it as much as I would have liked. Like books that I absolutely love, we can dissect those because there's more than likely things that I just want to keep talking about, like if it's like the character or the world or something along those lines. So, anywho's, moving on to the next book, Whispers of the Lake. Anticlimactic, maybe that's another very terrible, oops. I don't want to call the pacing terrible. It worked for who it works for. I figured that it would pick up and be like very like, oh my gosh. Now the only thing that had me shook was the best friend sleeping with her best friend's man, and then the best friend going to look for her when, because I don't even remember their names, but like the fact that she went to look for her after she disappeared, like it's like, okay. But I'm like, okay, maybe she's doing it kind of like a I'm trying to put some chapstick lip gloss on, but you know, this is what happens when you run out. I thought maybe she was doing it kind of like a perfect marriage situation where it was like I'm trying to help you, but actually I'm the one who set you up, right? I thought it was gonna be very much of that, and then it wasn't. And the people who did kill her, it was like, okay, you just been throwing your stuff around the town, and this is just kind of what happened. Okay. Okay, like I was not like enthralled by that. I was just like, all right, I guess so. Because I was very much expecting the best friend to be the murderer. I don't know. And I think that would have made a phenomenal book. I think that would have been like, I knew it, da-da-da. And if she either had some type of elaborate scheme and plan and blah, blah, blah. But that is just not what happened. Yeah, so, yeah. Sorry, I'm working too. Like life has pivoted completely, right? So yeah, and yeah, moving on. I'm sorry, I just like another book that just kind of had me like, great. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to reread one of my favorite books to get me in the groove, which is The City of Brass. I'm gonna reread that because I just love that book. So yeah, I think that'll be great. Yeah, I just wanted to like come on here and catch up with y'all because I thank you for joining me. And I don't know if and it's not even if I get more followers, I just want more interaction, because if I get more interaction, then that helps too, as far as like y'all talking to me, not even like, oh, like, and da-da-da. I just want y'all to talk to me so I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. So welcome to my channel. Let's see how this goes. I was supposed to really jump in on this last year. I had a list of books I was supposed to read. Did not get to them. But yeah. And if y'all got questions about writing too, I am more than happy to answer. So yeah, just let me know what's up. And next time I'll have my hair done. I'm debating if I'm going to... Next time I'll have my hair done. I should just not be a coward and post this, right? Bye.